This heavyweight fight, this was one of the notable fights of the night, I believe. This was Washington versus Sears. Washington and Sears. This is both of their debuts. They both came to fight. They both, put on a little bit of show. But you'll see Sears got hit when he was down. But I don't know. Did you guys see this? Did you guys see this fight? Because I would keep rewinding it to look to a better angle, because this is bare knuckle fighting and you are allowed to grapple a little bit and hit. Like, you're allowed to tie him up. There was an incident where a guy kind of tried to pin a hand behind his back, and they said, no, you can't, grab the wrist behind, but you can kind of control and hold the head a little bit when you're hitting. So I'm wondering, like, that's kind of what he was in this position. He had this little underhook position. When he hit him, was Sears' knees actually hitting the ground? I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell that Sears had been placed in a down position yet, because I couldn't see from the angle that they shot it from. If anybody has reverse angle or something on that, a different perspective, because then I don't think it should have been a DQ. If he's in that kind of underhook position and he hits the guy and the guy can't continue, like, I thought you're allowed to hold and hit a little bit. But if his knees were down, then yeah, clearly he punched a downed opponent, and that's DQ. But unfortunately for Washington there, he thought he won that fight. He was ready to drink his little energy drink, and he was all happy. It was the slow realization as they made the announcements that he'd actually been disqualified. He was not happy. He was not happy with that. But to me, that was, I don't know, it was controversial, because Sears obviously couldn't keep continuing fighting, because he had a huge swollen mouse, like, under the eye. Probably couldn't see out of it very well. So, like, the fight was over. But were his knees down? Were his knees down? Because I didn't think that underhook necessarily was illegal. I thought you could hold and hit a little bit. Am I wrong? I don't know. Other fights, yeah, you can see this blood discussion.